Hey Jenny, you will not believe what I just read about. It's like something straight out of a sci-fi movie.
Oh, do tell, Mark. You know I love a good tech story. Especially when it involves Meta and Nvidia. What if they cooked up this time?
Okay, so picture this. Meta and Nvidia are teaming up, right? And they're not just doing some minor collaboration. They're basically reshaping the future of social media with AI.
Hold up, are we talking about AI taking over our Facebook feeds? Because I'm both intrigued and slightly terrified.
Exactly. They're introducing this new AI model called Llama 3.1. And this thing, it's massive. We're talking 405 billion parameters. It's like the brain power of a supercomputer, but for social media.
405 billion? Okay, that sounds intense. What does that even mean in normal people terms?
All right, think of it like this. Each parameter is like a tiny connection in your brain. The more connections, the smarter the brain. So Llama 3.1 has 405 billion of these connections, all thanks to NVIDIA's GPUs. They're using over 16,000 of these super advanced H100 GPUs to train it.
16,000 GPUs? Wow, I can barely get my laptop to run 2 programs at once. So what's the big deal? Why do we need such a powerful AI for social media?
Here's the thing about Llama 3.1. It's not just about smarter chatbots. They're planning to create AI-generated user profiles. Imagine AI characters that can interact with you, share content, even give you advice on cooking or fashion.
Wait, so you're saying I could be chatting with an AI that's pretending to be a person? That's a bit Black Mirror, isn't it?
I know, right? But think about it. These AI profiles will have biographies, profile pictures. They'll be like real users, but completely generated by AI. They'll be able to share AI-generated content, photos, videos, you name it.
Okay, I'm starting to see the potential. But also, the potential for chaos. How do we know these AI profiles won't just spam us with nonsense?
That's where NVIDIA's tech comes in. Their GPUs aren't just about power, they're also about control. They help ensure that the AI behaves the way it's supposed to. Plus, Meta is putting a lot of effort into making sure these AI interactions are safe and, not creepy.
I guess that makes sense. But what about the whole flooding social media part? Are they just going to unleash millions of these AI profiles all at once?
Well, not exactly. They're planning to roll it out gradually. It's kind of like, when a new feature gets added to an app, it starts with a small group of users and then expands. They want to make sure everything works smoothly before going full scale.
That's actually pretty smart. So what's the ultimate goal here? What's the big picture that Meta and Nvidia are aiming for?
They want to create a more immersive, interactive experience. Imagine a social media platform where you can get personalized advice, discover new content tailored to your interests, and even have conversations with AI characters that feel real.
It sounds amazing, but also a little overwhelming. I mean, will we even be able to tell the difference between real people and AI in the future?
That's the big question, isn't it? And it's not just about social media. This kind of ACI technology could change everything, from how we shop online to how we learn new things. It's a whole new world, Jenny.
You're right, it is. And it's kind of exciting, in a slightly scary way. I guess we'll just have to wait and see how it all unfolds. But one thing's for sure. The line between the real and the virtual is getting blurrier than ever.
Totally. And you know what? This is just the beginning. With Meta and Nvidia leading the charge, who knows what other crazy advancements we'll see in the next few years. It's going to be a wild ride.
Well, Mark, as always, you've given me a lot to think about. I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on this, and I'm sure our listeners will too. Thanks for breaking it all down for us.
Anytime, Jenny. It's always fun to explore this stuff together. And to our listeners, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, stay curious.